Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. Yet another beautiful day for our beautiful nation as we continue to make progress across both sides of the river, as we continue to explore and experiment with countless options, and as we continue to move towards a glorious future. Folks, a very exciting session today. I am looking forward to a lot of the various aspects we're going to be tackling, so I will not bore you with a prolonged introduction. As always, just want to mention, if you've been enjoying the series, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Y'all know the drill by now. Y'all know what kind of a difference that makes. So with that said, let's get this party started, shall we? I have a few things, as I was sort of implying, I guess, that I want to tackle. But first amongst all of them, I think, is as we continue to play at double speed today so that we get some progress up over here, as we continue to do that, I think I would really like to see this highway get developed a bit further. We are going to auto build this section. I see many of you sharing your thoughts and opinions on this. Some of you do feel that letting the nation build it would be interesting. It would provide employment, and I totally agree, and it would also be just super cool, and I totally agree and see where that's coming from. However, the counterpoint is that this will probably take like a millennium to actually build. We're making some decent progress at certain parts, but it'll take a very long time to build, and I would at least like to experiment with and see the functionality of connecting Brixtonia to, St. Elitesburg, and perhaps later even what's currently called Korasna over here. Zoomed in a little too far there. I would like to see if that actually works so that I can start planning around that, because I would like to make a lot of progress with the highway. By that I mean, seeing if I can't connect it further down over here, connections up over here as well, and could we connect it to the old city? That's the big question. It was actually asked in the comments as well, and I've been mulling over it myself. How can we get Veterinkograd connected to the highway system? Right now, I mean, we've got, of course, this huge intersection. That's not the word. Oh, the word is escaping me right now. Irrelevant. We've got this over here. We're going to continue over this way. And that's going to come up over here to the nuclear city, of course, and connect this. But does that then continue up this way somehow around all these fields? I don't know. Like, how do we get up to Veterinkograd? Or do we have a way onto the highway like over here, and does it go across the river like this over all these farms? Like, how does that even work? Or is Veterinkograd doomed to be isolated from this highway? I can't even think about how we would do this without making massive adjustments to existing roads and all that, right? Like, we could replace the bridge at Saint Partia and make this a part of the highway itself. We could do that. That would change this area up a little bit. But then it kind of like becomes a regular road. I don't know, that's weird. Obviously that doesn't work. So it's something I've been mulling over and I haven't quite found a solution to yet. If you have any ideas, feel free to share them in the comments down below. Definitely taking suggestions on that one. But yeah, something I've been considering, because we do have parking lots over here. People are able to drive in the old city, so it'd be nice to see them maybe able to drive down to, Zavutsk or Brixtonia or what have you for whatever purpose. Anyway, before we get into all of this, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at our population. Okay, this is looking good. Looks like we're headed back up, which is fantastic. People are now able to eat. Yes, meat is still not ideal, and I wonder if we shouldn't start importing meat as well. Because what's going on over here with our livestock farm? Not a lot of workers over here. That's strange. Maybe it's because of... Oh, that is strange. Why are we failing to bring workers up there? Well, we'll keep an eye out on it. We're still seeing these buses, get usage. Resingrad, train platform on your way back. Okay. We'll keep an eye out for it. But that meat shortage is still a bit of a problem. We might just start importing meat. But food at least is coming through. Food, clothes, electronics looking all good over here. And up over here as well. So I imagine, and I think it's actually quite clear to see as well, that people are a lot more satiated now than they were before. If we take a look at this year as a whole, it is June. Hey, what are the chances? Yeah, you can see that very clear uptick there. That's great. And healthcare is on the way up as well. That's good to see. Loyalty, I expect, will be on the rise as well once we take care of some of this stuff. That's good. And we have this massive hospital being built over here as well. I've got some suggestions with regards to this as well, so I'll be focusing on that. I think today's session's primarily focus is going to be about mobility, allowing our citizens to travel freely. And while we're working on that, we're going to be, again, seeing progress over here as these choppers kind of fly in, bring workers in. We've got these buses coming through empty right now, but that's okay. Anyway, we're seeing people get delivered. Are you actually headed back to the construction office? That's why you're empty. Fair enough. What about up over here? All right, looking good. Looking good. Good progress over there. Good progress over there. Chopper's doing some work as well. Let's go ahead and hit normal speed for now, or we could probably just... No. Let's start with normal speed so I can build, like, pay for all this stuff. Go ahead and make this into a one-way again. All right, that's the right direction. Yep. And I just want to see the functionality here before we dive into double speed. There was a roundabout. I can't... Oh, man. I apologize. I can't remember for the life of me which roundabout you pointed out. But there was a roundabout that I should be making into a one-way, which I am not. Or there's like a section that I haven't made into a one-way. I don't think it's this one. This one looks pretty well sealed up. Look at all these construction offices sending their vehicles over to pick up materials. I'm assuming that's what this is, yeah. Trying to grab steel, but there is basically none to grab over here. Really unfortunate. Where's our steel ship? Picking some up right now. There's about 100 tons of steel to grab. But once you do grab it, we'll move you. And there is advanced setup that's actually been pointed out that we can edit. Oh, nice. We can change just how much of what we want to carry around. Oh, amazing. So this was pointed out in the comments as well. And I was curious as to how it would look and how it would work. So this is pretty cool. So you can go in and adjust each individual item. So what we might want to do, for example, is... This isn't the only new thing that's been implemented, by the way, in this beta right now. If we go over to... Where is our train? That is probably jammed to the south, isn't it? We got to figure this out sooner rather than later. This is becoming a serious problem over here. Loop you around to Petrograd Warehouse? No, let's loop you around to Braharad. And you there. Now in advanced setup, I see. Oh, very interesting. So each car, each wagon or what have you, can be individually assigned different amounts. Okay, interesting. A little too much minutia right now for me. But... Hang on a second. You're not carrying any crops. I'll go to advanced setup. Oh, okay, sorry. This isn't fill amount. This is maximum amount versus maximum possible. So I could... Okay, this is interesting. You know what? I'm going to leave it as is for now. I imagine you cannot customize per stop. No, but per car. Okay, I'm going to leave it as is for now because it is a lot of minutia. And while I am interested in that kind of stuff, and I am curious to see how we can fine-tune some of this stuff, it'll take us away from today's kind of like primary focus. I'm going to leave that for later, but thank you for pointing that out in the comments. And I turned a complete blind eye to the arrival of the underground electricity distribution systems that have been added. I completely missed that last session. Y'all pointed it out, so thank you very much for that. I'm not sure how these work, and as we expand up over here, we might start experimenting with some of these. It looks like we got 3 different wattages, and I don't know if we still need an electrical substation. Let's see, if I put you down, how do you work? Okay, I see. How do I cancel this? So I gotta go underground, so F3 for underground. There you go, that's how you connect. I would assume it would, yeah, come out from over here and hook up to an electrical substation. Very nice. It would clean everything up. It would clean everything up. Now, I imagine you can connect to switches and stuff as well. Right, to split up the supply of power. Very cool. Save us so much space. Oh my god, it'll save us so much space. I wonder if I should rejig some of the existing connections. Like, clear up some of this mess over here. Just to take a look. Just to take a look, right? Let's go ahead and, yeah. Cancel. You. All the way up to there. And if we go with the underground connection, let's cancel that. Do I really care about how it looks underground? Or do I just want to make straight connections? Scrolling doesn't change the angle or anything. Okay, let's see how this works. Can I pop you down to, say, here? And then, yes, okay, interesting. Hook you up like that. And then from over here, pull you straight up and hook you up like that. Good stuff. I imagine it's a bit more expensive to go underground than above ground. But if we pay for that, right, it's going to get built up. You can actually see, it's like a little mole or whatever. Kind of funny. It's a good way to visualize it. So there's our connection. And you're getting power, yeah. 1.45. Oh, I see. It's not as much power. It's actually significantly less power than even the second tier of medium voltage wire. Okay. Good to know. And of course, when we clear up the grass... Ooh, I can't. It'll automatically clear up, but I can't... We'll see what happens. Okay, cool. I mean, I'll let that connection be what it is, and you can see how it clears up a lot of space for us to put more infrastructure, roads, or buildings down. Obviously, it's the key purpose of it, but at the expense of wattage. Something to consider. Alright, that's that taken a look at. Progress is happening over here. Back to this highway over here. I apologize, I should have gone ahead and set this to auto build. Go ahead and batch using rubles. We might actually hit that goal of, yeah, 200 million by episode 200. I saw it brought up in the comments as well, and I was like, yeah, I guess we might actually manage that. I'm wondering, with regards to getting on top of... you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll make the Brickstonia attachment here later on if necessary. Like, if I need to make a junction, that's the word I was looking for. If I need to make a junction over here to allow people onto the highway over here, we'll take a look at that later. For now, let's just see if this does the trick, right? If this allows people from Brickstonia to drive down to the rest of the big city, as it were, I suppose I should say. Man, it's really kind of interesting to watch the bridges get built. Just like the process and how, like, which sections fade in and how. The carpet rollout. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. And again, unfortunately, no lighting on these things. We'll fix that with some placeable items, right? Okay, good stuff. There's the connection there, and of course we want to make these into one-ways as well. So set you to be a one-way. Where are we? There's a little bit of jank here, which I don't love, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, this would have been a lot easier as well with underground electrical connections, but again, sticking with those small town vibes, I guess we'd still want to have above ground connections, right? You know what I mean when I say like small town vibes, I hope, like really kind of rural, a rural kind of a feeling. Connect that and hook this up over here. Okay, so that should make a huge difference to where people can go. So from here, no, they're not. They're not getting on the highway there to get anywhere. That's too bad. Okay, so let's see. Now, why not? Why not? Because from there, they'd have to drive all the way to here. Maybe if we cut that distance down, they'd be more willing to. We could try it. Because who knows, like... Well, we could try it. I wonder also how we could maybe connect this. Because we'd need to raise the train over there and over here, I think, right? And then people from here would go up and out that way. From here, they'd go down over here. From there, they'd have to be able to go up that way and then down over there. I think is what I'd need. And this would stay kind of a two-way road. Is probably what we'd do there. Okay, we can experiment with that, but first, let's go ahead and build the parking lot over here. Of course, nightfall has got to come. Maybe a spot over here. Need flat terrain. We can provide that. More terraforming than initially anticipated. We put a small parking lot over here instead. We'll do the infrastructure. A little bit of terrain flattening. Hopefully not too much. Yeah, that's not unreasonable. But the road won't connect then. It doesn't help anybody. Oh, there we go. The spot there I saw. Like that. We'll pop it down. And we'll take a look at it in the daytime before we actually build it. I don't think we can fit a bigger one there. But this should allow people to get up over here. Again, if they're parking over there, they should be able to get up over here. And that'll be a good test, right? I think that'll be a good test for reachability, as it were. Go ahead and double time. I'm not sure if anyone is planning on going in that direction, or why they would be planning on going in that direction right now. No real reason per se. That doesn't look too bad. Go ahead and pay for you. Go and pay for you. Small parking lot, but put some trees down, make it a fancy looking space. Hopefully it'll get filled up with cars soon. Oh, there we go, already reserved. No luck. So they are getting onto like this section over here. That's all good. But I guess going all the way up there just to come back down isn't a more viable spot. 1,300 meters. Well, that's too bad. What about... Hold on. We're willing to go all the way up there from here, but not to Brickstone. Okay, so maybe we do need this ramp over here. Okay, let's try it. I mean, this is barely being used, and yes, it was expensive. Oh my god, it was actually quite expensive. But that's fine, you know, one or two car shipments and we'll be okay. And construction across the river is continuing. Yeah, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. So, this might get a little messy here. So let's demolish these two sections, I suppose. Just to give us more room to work. Get rid of you, there we go. And how do we want to play this? So, raise the train in the middle here. Thinking this is roughly where the intersections will happen. Might need to get rid of the wiring in the area. Or not get rid of it, but like shift it around a little bit. This bridge. Right over to here. We'll be able to do that. Drop it right down. Drop you over to here. Again, we're not auto building or anything just quite yet. And then you'll be able to continue. Yes. Is this flat enough is the question, or will we have this ugly mound kind of a thing? Of course we will. And I doubt we can height from center it. Oh, okay. A little bit. Sure, that works. Does it? Oh god, no it doesn't. Why you gotta be like this? Height from center back then. And maybe that'll do the trick. God. Alright, we're now auto building. Right out to about there. Why is it gotta rain? Everything that could make things like darker and gloomier and harder to do is guaranteed to happen right now. So this is good. We can pull you out to here, flatten the train a bit. Like so. Pull you out as well, like so. Great connection up over there, yeah. Up over here, we'll have to raise things up too, but before we get into that, let's see. Get rid of the snapping. Do something like that. And then we'd have to come up this way. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a very weird kind of a section here. But hey, if it works, it works, and that's all I need to care about. That's all I need to focus on. Go ahead and raise this up a little bit. Nice and high over here. I really want to see the folks at Brickstonia able to drive down to, well, just everything, you know, go to university and stuff, drive to university or what have you. Now, is this straight, actually? Yeah, it is. I wanted to make sure we weren't, like, dipping too low. Oh, God, those, that road. Oh, holy crap. That needs to be fixed. Raise this up, and don't worry, the trees will come back. There will be trees. Now, this is, the highway over here did lower a bit on its way over. Let's not forget, it did, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, ramp down a bit in terms of height. So let's not forget that was already a feature of this section, because we might need to do it over here. That was an unfortunate misclick there. Alright, alright. Flattening, keep flattening. Isn't too bad in terms of how quickly the work is being done. Of course, it's got to rain again. Okay, let's see. Build that bridge right up to here. We have to drop it quite a bit, actually. Yes. Right out like this. Okay. You as well, please. Snap on. Oh wow, that's yikes. Might need to go a step further back, actually. Don't know how well that'll work. I really wish there was an undo button, in case that doesn't work. Around the bend. Kind of like maybe up to here. Here, so a little bit further back. That's much better. Oh, that's infinitely better. Cool. Those drop you down. Right up to there. And right up to there. Really hope this road connects naturally. We're about to find out. Think I can pull this out? I think so. Pull you up. And I mean, guaranteed I'm like missing something here. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. And I do apologize if I am, but it's not the end of the world, hopefully. Like some connection in some direction or the other, which we'll be able to fix soon enough, but as much as I'd rather not have to, obviously. Go ahead and height from center. Pull all this down. Match that. Okay. I guess that's right. Sure. Pull you straight up to there. Pull you straight up to there. Go ahead and get you peeling out this way. Connect down over here. We go from further if I don't want to remove this piece. But that doesn't really make much of a difference to me, I don't think. Pull you down here. This is the one that's going to be the challenge. Getting this to actually come down there. We'll pull these guys straight out a bit further. Don't want them to start dipping, though. Alright, let's stick with this. Concrete bridge. Connect you to... Nope, infrastructure in the way. Oh, what's going on here? Oh my god, what is this? What is this, like a ramp to launch the, the cars off of? Smooth this a little bit. Okay, so this is obviously too low, is the implication here. Can I... Way too low, I guess. Overlaps with existing construction. This little wire over here. Okay, let's... Damn. That is a problem. That is a problem. You can go over here, you can go over that, but then you gotta get lower, like right away. Okay. Gonna pause for a second here as we get rid of some of these wires here. What are you connected to? Nothing? Must have destroyed this by mistake. Fair enough. Let me check. Yes. Seems I have disconnected this by mistake. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and continue that then. Get rid of you and... Oh, I see. We have a switch here. This is starting to get awful confusing. Especially with the rain, it's kind of hard to see what the hell's going on. You're going up that way. You're coming up this way. Come up here to this switch from where go out this way. Yes, looks to be the case. Will you split again? Jesus. Splitting is that power supply there, though. Oh my god. Is that because you're not connected? Yes, that seems to be the case. Okay. Let's go ahead and, yes, get rid of this building. Yes, get rid of that wire as well. Make sure the building actually goes away. A lot of people without power right now. Hurry up. Hurry up. Just gotta remember to make these connections up again. Bit of a hot mess. At least we can see what's not connected because of this view, right? So that's good. Alright, back to the concrete bridge. And get over that. Getting back down in time is the problem. If I can get over that. Like so. And then right back down. Like so, okay. Not the best looking thing, but I could deal, I suppose. We got a bit more over here. Can't even curve the highway over here, like the connection over here. All right, what if I do this a little differently? Pull you up a little bit. Turn you like that. You know, I think that'll have to. I think that will have to do. Unless I reinvent the wheel over here, we're not going to get perfection. Raise you up. Sharp, okay. Too steep, rather, not sharp, sorry. Alright. Last one. Go right back to there. And hook you up like so. Yeah, a bit of a curve. What are you going to do? Turn on the snapping. Nope. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. In theory, this should help. I really hope it does. Because again, I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of a thing. Don't want to raise this up too much higher. Just not sure how much lower. This can't be any lower. I mean, unless I lower this road down over here, which is an option, yeah. Just gotta wait until the section empties out, though. Alright. Okay. Go and get rid of you. Go ahead and put down a waypoint here. And a waypoint here. I can't believe I'm doing this. For this entire section. So that guy's gonna have to turn around. Everyone's gonna have to turn around. Need to rework this this gas station as well. All this to try and connect Brixtonia to the big city. Who knows if people even want to go to the big city from Brixtonia. They better want to. Because I'm about to make it possible. They better want to. Alright, we good here? You guys gotta turn around. I think I need this space clear, right? To actually dig the bridge. Now, actually, you know, I'm curious. Will they start using the highway? Because there are alternative routes to get down here. It's just a little less ideal, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, let's put the waypoint down up over there, I think. Gives us enough room to actually dip down. And so much fuel being tossed. But I think it's going to have to happen. Alright. Go ahead and lower terrain. Across the board over here. Yeah, this thing's going to have to go. Oh, that hurts to see. But it is what it is. We just need to remember as well to build a new gas station and get fuel actually delivered over here from the distribution offices. Come on. Be gone. Be gone. There we go. Lower this a bit more. And in theory, this should work. In theory. Lots of existing. Yeah, this is of course going to be pain. As we try to navigate between these sources of power. Over to you. Okay. Up to here. You up this way. Go ahead and demolish you as well. Let's go ahead and actually connect this guy though before we forget. Right, that shouldn't be a problem. You'll continue over this way. Don't raise it up. I'd rather see it get dropped down. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, okay, that might work. That might work. Concrete bridge. Doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. The other option, of course, is to cancel all that. Get this to happen. That to happen. And then see if we can't weave in between the pillars instead. Which we might be able to do, actually. Yeah. Get underneath there, but I don't think we can get back out. Alright, okay, okay. Okay, if that's the case, at least we know that there's a possibility here. I'm saying there's a chance, right? So all I gotta do, though, is lower this by enough, and yet make it a smooth transition to make sure that the road can actually come down here. Well, this is the most terraforming Brickstonia has ever seen. The outskirts of Brickstonia, but you know what I mean. Pull you right out to there. Move this out a little bit. There we go. I mean, I quite like how this looks still, so that's a, you know, that's a plus. There it is. Beauty. Beauty. Just like that. So, you come up this way. You head down. Oh, yeah, you know, this is actually quite nice. I do genuinely quite like that. Good. Alright, cool. I was a little worried that I was going to hate it when it was all done. So, how can we hook up to this then? So, you come on down to here, right? That's what'll happen there. Up over here. Go ahead and push you back one more step. We can have you come out this way. For the snapping. Alright. And then up over here. Again, this is going to be a two-way road. I'm not going to make this into one-ways. That's fine. So you'll come down over here. Too steep of a descent. Let's go ahead and smooth this out and lower the train a little bit. And just make the adjustments we need over here. This will be a bit more challenging. We might need to loop around. As you can see, it's not really lending itself to a smooth... it's a roller coaster ride, basically. Put it lightly. Is the train a bit more... So... No, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly at all. How do I wanna... Because I'll want, let's see, on this side, this will like continue straight for a bit. Go ahead and reduce that curve a bit. Go on like that, and then it'll hook up to this somehow. Is the intent. Go ahead and lower you a bit more. There we go. Come on, I'd like that to be a bit smoother. I think we can use the smooth tool over here. It's not. Alright. Leave it be then. Or back it up and smooth it a bit. Like so. Sure. That works a bit better. Cool. So let's pull you out this way. I'm saying I think that works a bit better. There we go. I was like, I know I saw it flash yellow. There we go. Something like that. If we want to go up and head that way. If we want to head this way, yeah, this is gonna... Fuck. No better way to put it. Trying to figure out how to build this. Ramp here. Working with nature. In some ways. There we go. descent right at the end there. I wonder how many times city planners have ever actually had to do something like this. Like, well, we got an immovable mountain. Or we've got, like, infrastructure that would be too expensive to uproot and reapply or place, so to speak. Let's just make a super curvy ramp to get onto the highway or whatever. I imagine it's come up in at least one meeting. Too stupid for descent. Well, just give me the smoothing option. That's the biggest thing about this game that, like, drives me up a wall. Is like, I understand it's too steep, but just give me the option through the road tool. It'll make me have to, like, switch tools and everything. Charge me for it and everything, but make it easier to execute. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. So, if I'm coming up this way and I want to go right, I go past this, go up that way, go up this way, and I continue on right. If I want to go left, I go up this way, and I continue on that way. If I'm... How do I get off, though? If I'm going this way, I get off over here, because, again, this is a two-way. This whole thing is a two-way, so I can get off over here. I'm going that way, I can get off over there, and I can go in either direction. That makes sense, right? Get off, get on. Yeah, that makes sense. Because these will be one-ways. These ramps will be one-ways still. Cool. I think. Can we tighten that up a bit? Yes, we can. Excellent. Pull you out this way. Sides are too steep, it says. Move you out a little bit. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. Come on. So much for that. All that talk of symmetry in the past, right? Yeah, I like it when things are symmetrical. I mean, I do still, but there's a time and place for everything, I suppose. Pop you down there. Now, I do wonder, I could probably use the underground power for Brickstonia, right? Like, it doesn't need all that much wattage, but at the same time, as I was touching on earlier, like, I kind of like the look of it. So I'll probably stick with the above ground power connections. I think this all makes sense. Let's go ahead and take a look at power. Whoops. Take a look at power here. You're coming up. You hook up there. You used to come through. So let's go ahead and put you down maybe over here. And let's get that rural switch looking thing, which is under power substation. No, it's under something else. Power... Not power plant. Airplane traction, broadcasting, car dealer, cargo station, cinema, city hall, construction. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, it throws me off. No, 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 no. Not under power plant. Power transformer. There we go. Not where I would expect a switch to be. Go ahead and pop you down. I wonder, in fact, if I should pop it down over here. Now to think about it. If it'll fit. Structure in the way. Right, fair enough. Pop you down over here. Stick to that. Go ahead and get that medium voltage wire hooked up. Come on. Like so. Hook you up like so. Hook you up like so, I guess. Or actually, I guess up this way. And then up that way. Sure, let's do that. Go and pay for all that. Try and select this switch if possible. There it is. Go ahead and pay for you. And that should bring power back. Yeah, looks like we're good. Okay, great. Excellent. And now it's a matter of will people actually use these roads. We'll find out. Go ahead and set these guys to upgrade. Yep, get you all upgrading, get you hooked up over here as well, because again, when the AI is looking around at options, it's primarily looking at speed. I am using the experimental traffic-based pathfinding, but I think it's still, I don't know just how experimental that is. Looks like people are using this road though, which is good to see. Get all this done. Even though it's under construction road, but hey, look, I'll take it. I do wonder, because I can't help myself, I wonder if I can't clean this, like, jank up over here. you know what, it's too tightly packed with like electrical stuff, so we'll leave it be. Batch auto construct. All of that. Yep. And all of that and you as well. Let's also, of course, upgrade this road here. Can't remember for the life of me if this is... Yeah, it is. With or without the lights. Go ahead and build. And I really hope this makes the difference it needed to make to allow Brixtonia more access to the highway. You know, I actually don't dislike how this has ended up looking. It's got a degree of symmetry to it. A degree. Don't dislike it. Go ahead and one way. Continue you this way. Continue you this way, of course. Hook you up right down to there. Bring you up this way. You up, hook you up. There we go. And on this side, up that way. Continuing up this way. Bring you down to there. Make sure this brings you up to here. Alright, looking good, I think. It's just a matter of, again, will it see any use? Nope. I got excited there for a second. I was like, oh, it's gonna get some use. No, it's not. I guess the thing is, like, if you wanted to go right, you'd have to go all the way across and then loop up. Which is not convenient, but it's not the end of the world. The other option, of course, is to connect these guys over here and over here. I don't know if that's going to make a difference either. Well, we tried. We tried. Now, with that out of the way, there's a couple more things I want to do, though. Let's go ahead and double up the speed. Now let's get some more parking lots down over in this area. Hold on, before I do that. I knew I'd forget. I'm glad I remembered before I forgot for, you know, too long. I need to get my gas station over here still. Gas station. Get the nice farm refueling station, I suppose. Ooh, there's a couple different ones now. Just different colors, it looks like. What actually makes them different? I see they use different materials, but I'll make this one, I suppose. It also uses asphalt. That seems to be the only difference I'm catching at a glance over here. Alright, let's use this one, sure. And let's establish you right over here. Before people hop on. Sure. And we'll auto-build this. We could have another one over here as well if we feel it's necessary. Oh, there was a gas station in the area, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's not a bad idea to have one down there. We'll consider it. But for now, let's go ahead back to this distribution office over here. I believe this is the one that needs you assigned. There we go. Beauty. Unload fuel, but beautiful. Good stuff. Now, back down over here. For real this time. Some great suggestions to add some parking lots in the area to make sure that more people are able to use the hospital over here. They're able to drive over if they need to. There are some large ones available. Oh yeah, these will actually, I think, fit quite nicely down over here in front of the hospital. Okay. 32. Alright, let's try this. Flatten it. Of course. Go ahead and flatten a bit. Flatten a bit more. Go ahead and flatten a bit over here. Again, they'll still have to walk around and go up this main path, but I'm fine with that. Flatten. What was a mistake. That's why I hate having auto build selected for this stuff. Okay, that's fine. I want to have more parking over here. Definitely fit it. We'll get trees down afterwards around the parking lots. I just gotta make sure there's room around the parking lots to connect to roads, right? Go ahead and cancel that properly. I don't want to have to rebuild my my wire connections up there. Alright, back to the modded parking lot. Down over here. There's one. There is 2. And there is 3. Rotate you around. Hook you up over, I think, what, like here? And maybe over here? Nah. Too tight. I mean, I wonder if I can lower this a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, I guess we could fit another one there. Again, I don't know just how much people are going to actually use these parking lots, but hey. Give it a chance, right? Make flat terrain. Nah, game's not liking this. We'll do the infrastructure all the way up over there. Alright, fine. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go ahead and connect you over here. Get that done. We're gonna have to... I think we'll pay for the footpath construction. Or I could do this as well. Oh, come on. There's the waypoint. I even put a waypoint down over here. Get rid of that pink dot. I hate how the sections work sometimes, because now it won't let me... Let's see if I can force it. Come on. I want you to go straight up there. Yeah, it won't work. If I do this... There we go. Gotta, like, rebuild this entire section. There we go. And over here, this works out nicely, of course. Go ahead and flatten that out. Up like so. Too steep of a descent, are you kidding me? You up. Get rid of you. We actually might need to get rid of all this. That poor truck just delivered a bunch of resources and it's like, nope. Get out of here. Right from center. Flatten this down a bit. There we go. Get that road popping out this way. And over to our mods again. Need flat terrain. Able to do the infrastructure. Of course, give me all your complaints. Might just put down some trees over here. Don't have the patience to deal with the terrain right now. Come on. Lie to me, game. You know you're lying to me. There we go. And pop you down right over here. I don't know if it'll work. But we'll try it. Nice. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. So these will all get built. Let's go ahead and upgrade this footpath as well. I guess construction workers need to like build the paths as well. That's fine. I'll leave them to it. People will be able to drive over here. They'll be able to stop over here. They'll be able to get to the hospital for work, I guess, primarily. We, of course, want to make sure that the trees get placed as well. So we got some pines. There we go. Good hospital vibes, having lots of trees in the area, right? Got some beach as well. There we go. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Excellent stuff. Cool, that'll look good. It'll provide some employment as well. On which topic? How's this looking? Oh, pretty good, actually. Missing some steel, but overall pretty good. Actually, on that note... Well, he doesn't have any steel. I think we should maybe stop exporting steel entirely. Because of how much construction is going on right now. What about down over here? This guy, we're producing at a decent rate. I actually did make a mistake last time with regards to picking up steel from the steel mill itself as opposed to the distribution office. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Look at these choppers, man. Can you imagine living in this area? Waiting for these choppers to just clear out? I'm guessing we have a jam down over here. We do. How did this happen? How did this happen? Thought you're supposed to check up over here before you got moving. Interesting. You might see it happen again. Nope. Interesting. I'm curious about that one. That was a lot of employees that didn't make it to work that day. Yikes. Well, hopefully that number goes right back down. Just a recent spike over here. Just a recent spike over here. Alright, what's the deal across the river here? Looking like good progress. This thing is almost done. Very close to done, actually. And over here, these guys, some good progress as well. Yeah. Just over half done across almost all these buildings. Okay, these are upper ones. Just a little bit to go, but looking alright. Looking alright. Again, steel is going to be the big clog, I suppose. The bottleneck, right? Progress over here. Yeah. So, as far as this is concerned, what else? I mean, again, the other thing is, like, there might not be a reason to go in this general direction yet. Does that make sense? I mean, I suppose I could put a parking lot up over here to do a test. It could be a distance thing, like maybe these are too far away. We could try that. Just make this a giant parking lot. Everything over here. Let's try a little gas station kind of a vibe over here, maybe. Flatten this a bit. Quickly chipping away at this mountaintop. There's no point of a highway if people aren't going to use it. I mean, it looks cool, I guess, there's that, but I'd like people to use it as well. Flatten that terrain, okay. If I pop you down over here, let's say. Make sure the road connects. Oh, it does not. Infrastructure's in the way. Again, you are the infrastructure. Come on. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and flatten the train a bit more. Sure, there we go. Hook you up like so. Cool. And we'll get a gas station and stuff down over here as well, right? So let's get a proper gas station, I think. Well, we'll need to distribute power up over here. This guy should be able to... Yeah, he'll be able to do it. Equipment for citizens, I think. Or under roads as well, I think. Gas station. Where you at, buddy? Gas station. And put it in infrastructure. There we go. Just need flat terrain is the reality. Because again, it's like a... Yeah, it's like a stop off the highway, right? A little bit closer to the parking lot. I wonder if we actually end up making like a nice kind of complex over here, sorry. Pop you down. Alright, cool. So, first order of business, we're going to pay for this parking lot. And see if that makes a difference. Brickstonia. Doesn't even say they're able to reach, and that's strange. Because this guy's definitely able to reach up there. So you know what? I think the ramps are actually... Maybe I am missing something. Do people not want to go down here just to loop up there to turn right? I guess not. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and try this out. What have I got to lose? Hook you up. Let's hook you up. Lower part of the highway. I don't know if that makes sense, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's all it needed. That's all it needed. And now they're able to get further in as well, all the way up to here. Yeah, I guess that's just it. They didn't want to go all the way down. Okay, so is there a cleaner way to do that, though? One that doesn't require that weird kind of intersection on the highway. Again, it's not entirely unheard of, I suppose, but... No, I can't even demolish this central piece without destroying everything around it. It's always fun. I don't think this will make the difference I'm hoping it would make. Use that. Hmm. There we go. Sure, if that's what you need. That's what you need from me. Alright, fair enough. Well, I mean, hey, if it works, I guess. I don't know how you guys feel about that solution, so to speak, but hey. People are able to get down to the big city, St. Luke'sburg and everything. And again, as we've learned only just recently, people will sort of daisy chain parking lots, right? So that means that if they can get up to there, they can get up to all these spots as well. Drive right on over. So that's great. And again, I'm hoping if we have a junction over here, they'll actually be able to drive all the way to this big hospital as well. So this will hopefully provide employment and stuff too. And I'm curious to see if we're going to catch anybody use this ramp over here. Not quite yet, but it is nice to see the cars go back and forth. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a car. Oh, would you look at that? What about this guy over here? Oh, that's kind of weird. That intersection is kind of weird. You let me know what you guys think. Because the other option, of course, is what? To have, like, a ramp come up and over and around this way. I mean, that's obviously an option. Don't know how good it'll look or if it'll even work nicely. Oh, jeez. Demolish this. Up, over, and around. Hook up over here. But I'll need this guy as well. Kind of gets real messy real fast, doesn't it? It's like not even a straight bridge. What the hell? It's an option. I don't know if it's one I care for. Let's see. Roller coaster ride. All the way up over here, it won't even connect. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with that, I'll be honest with you. But again, y'all let me know what you think. Cool, so that's working. Let's go ahead and continue the development over here a little bit. Because again, right now, this kind of doesn't go anywhere after it reaches a certain point. Turn snap on for the inevitable use of it. This will come out this way. Still over here is there. Slight bump in the road. We're roughly there, okay. Gotta lower this a bit then. Oh, I see it. Just lower this down a bit. Alright. I mean, it's pretty cool that people are able to reach here from Brickstonia. I really want to see how far we can push that. Problem is going to be, yeah, connecting to Veterinkagrad, the old city. Is that even going to be an option? And getting across this is also going to be an interesting journey. We should be able to come up this way. I wonder if... Yeah, the cableway will be in the way. No surprise there. I wonder if we'd be able to, like, creep past this way. Because this can definitely come up this way, no problem. We're kind of, like, skipping past this area. But not every road has to go up to the highway, right? Like, if you're out over here, yeah, you have to go up to here to get to the highway. You know, like, that's fine. Right? It is a matter of scale as well, just trying to understand how big everything kind of is. Let's see. Go over this way. Some infrastructure's in the way. What, blocking this up over here? Oh yeah, we're able to punch right through. How about this other section, though? Yeah, that'll be a bit tougher. Definitely a very interesting section of highway. This will need some tweaking, I think. Some other infrastructure's in the way. It doesn't like this. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Get rid of that. What if we don't go from up there, but instead go from down here, I suppose. Do like this kind of a thing. Building in the way. No surprise. Infrastructure in the way. No surprise. Yeah, this will be a strange section, because this was never the intent, right? We could get rid of the cable cars. I mean, they serve a nice purpose, I suppose. We could go to the top of the mountain. Could we? Apparently not. There's ways around this. There's ways around this. I just gotta figure it out. We go down. What about? Nah. Crossing all that. Don't mind this. I'm just kind of experimenting with something over here. It's gonna be weird. I gotta figure this out for sure. Again, if you have any ideas, feel free to share them down below. Other options, of course. The highway up there connects down here, but that's not exactly it, right? That's not what we want. We want this to continue on. I mean, yeah, it could go south, but I would like it to continue across as well. Might need to rejig this bus platform to give us some room over here. Might need to rejig the warehouse over here to give us some room instead, perhaps. Something over here needs to be shifted, I think, to give us some room. And I think the bus platform is what I'd rather move than the warehouse and all the food and all that stuff. Up over here, meanwhile. Again, most of today was at double speed, and it looks like we have completed our nuclear fuel fabrication facilities. Feeling pretty fantastic about that. All right, good. And what about over here? Nice. We're seeing some good progress over here as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Making some big moves today. Not just us, but our citizens as well. Finally able to move around a bit more. And of course, the rain has got to come. And you could see just how much those vehicles were slowed down by the rain. That's a significant slowdown on dirt roads, and the speed up as well now. Wild. Good to see it in action. We knew it was a thing, but it's good to see it in action. Off in the distance as well to the left there, you can see the cranes in action. Oh man. And it looks like our school here is actually done. Oh, so close. So very close. Folks, exciting times ahead. We've made a lot of progress with our nuclear city and the nuclear facilities themselves. That's very, very exciting. Over here, just even seeing Brixonia able to come down over here is exciting as well. I hope that helps tackle unemployment up over here. Well, it depends, right? Because these people still need to be able to drive to where the work is. It's not like everyone's able to drive. Where is unemployment? I mean, there still is some. Not everyone is able to drive. Not everyone is able to get to the same workplaces and stuff like that. Maybe I need another parking lot up over here or something, and see if that actually takes people over. But yeah, we are actually seeing this highway get some use. Yeah, wild. Who'd have thunk? Not the game, apparently, because we had to make some pretty big adjustments. Hey, this guy's getting on top. Yeah, look at that. Have fun, buddy. Have fun. This guy coming through. Okay, this is pretty sick. Folks, I hope you had a good time, though. This is where we're going to call it a session. If you had a good time, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you're most intrigued about coming up next. Should we focus on our little tourist spot up over here? Should we continue to, at double time, allow all this to be built first while we continue to develop our highway infrastructure? This is a bit of a, I don't know, this is going to be an interesting challenge. But overall, a lot of our other troubles are being well taken care of. You can see in terms of food, people are very happy. Healthcare, hopefully as soon as this hospital is given some power and some ambulances to work with, folks will be feeling better about that as well. Good reach on this hospital, I imagine. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have that taken care of, but everything else is looking pretty good as well in the meanwhile. Good stuff. Pretty excited about the future, but again, like I was saying, I'd love to know what you guys are most excited to see come up next. More highway development while we double time all of this. Do you want me to instead start, you think we should start planning this a bit more thoroughly first instead, or yeah, there's options. There's definitely options. There's lots to do, folks. It looks like there's also an empty gas station. Before we forget, you already got your final assignment there. Let's go ahead and assign do here. Unload. Yeah, let's go ahead and purchase a little bit. Just to keep some of these guys going. But we won't keep going right now, folks. This is where we're calling the session. Hope you had a good time. Again, if you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know. It always makes a big difference in just how I approach things on the channel, what I do, what I don't do. Y'all know the drill by now. Again, and as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time. Das Vidania.